Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and everyone, especially those at the other side of the world. There is no time and space between us. There is only this present moment, and we are one. On diary entry number 965, it says here, Jesus looked at me and said, "Souls perish in spite of my bitter passion. I am giving them the last hope of salvation. That is the feasts of my mercy. If they will not adore my mercy, they will perish for all eternity." Secretary of my mercy, right? Tell souls about this great mercy of mine, because the awful day, the day of my justice, is near. Tumingin si Jesus sa akin at nagwika, "Naglalaho ang mga kaluluwa sa kabila ng aking mapait na pagpapakasakit. Ibinibigay ko sa kanila ang huling pag-asa ng kaligtasan. Ito ang kapistahan ng aking ama. Kung hindi nila sasambahin ang aking awa, maglalaho sila sa buong kawalang hanggan. Kalihim ng aking awa, isulat mo ito. Sabihin sa mga kaluluwang ito ang aking dakilang awa, sapagkat ang araw ng aking hustisya ay malapit na." Translation lang natin ng perish, no? I'll just elaborate that it's not literally naglalaho, but perish is dying, but the dying process is not the dying as in decaying or having no capacity to breathe anymore, but it's like being eternally damned. So the souls will not be able to go back. Where will it go back? It has to go back to the Father. Saan ba nagmula ang kaluluwa? The souls originate from the One. There is only oneness. Sabi natin, di ba, there is oneness. All the souls are one and connected. Even the souls far, far away, souls that we do not know. Souls is, when we talk about soul, it's not just those who have already gone, but even if we are still living, kahit buhay pa tayo ngayon, we are already a soul. Paulit-ulit yan kay Faustina. When Faustina would say soul, usually she refers to the living soul. Yung may buhay pa, yung may katawang lupa pa, because we are actually souls with body. We are not living persons lang, no? Na talagang tao lang, na katulad ng hayop, na hayop lang sila, animals, no? Those animals do not have souls. But we human beings, we are created in the likeness, in the image of our Creator. Ibig sabihin, we are part of the Creator Himself. So, parang isang napakalaking bilog tayo, o yung sa bilog, maraming mga maliliit na bilog, no? Parang ang katawan natin composed of several cells, but the cells, pag tiningnan mo, yung buong pagkatao mo, yung buong physical body mo, is composed of billions of cells. So, ganun din yung mga kaluluwa. We are part of the Creator. Galing tayo sa Kanya. Hindi tayo katulad ng mga hayop na when they die, will not use the word pass. So when they die, they die. Yun yung wala talaga. Bumabalik lang siya sa lupa. So, when the physical body dies, where does the soul go? So these souls shall perish sa kabila daw ng mapait na pagpapakasakit. Jesus came here to save us. Nagkatawang tao rin siya. So that we would be able to be one with Him. Yung nakikita natin. Yung hindi isang Diyos na hindi mo kilala, hindi mo nalalaman, isang katulad ng Diyos Ama, no? Hindi natin nakikita, ang Espiritu Santo, hindi natin nakikita. Parang meron tayong disconnect, parang, no? So that we would be able to unite with God, the Trinity, the Son has to go here on earth and become one with us, katulad natin, like human beings. No? So, in spite of the bitter passion, sabi niya, kasi that was the purpose of Him going here on earth, going down here on earth, and taking up the cross. Despite all His passion, souls shall perish. Why? Because the soul was not able to realize who he is. Sabi nga, di ba? Know thyself. Kaso mo, hindi mo nakilala ang sarili mo. Nanatili ka na disconnected to God. Hindi mo siya nakilala. Nakilala mo nung bata pa siya, pero unti-unti mo siyang nalimutan. Hindi ka nakabalik. Hindi mo naunawaan, hindi mo nakita ang layunin, your purpose, why you are here on earth. So you were not able to evolve as a soul. Sabi niya, the day will come, the day of justice is near. Actually, this is not the justice that we think of like the general one, when everyone will have to face the judge, ang hukom. Hindi ito yon. Kasi all of us have our own day of justice. Merong tinatawag na individual justice day. Katulad din ng individually, pinapanganak tayo. May iba-iba tayong birthday, at the same time, meron tayong iba-ibang araw ng kamatayan. Kaya merong death anniversary. Meron tayong birthday, meron tayong death anniversary. And so, that is the day of Jesus' justice, the day of our death. And if on that day, we were not able to realize God, who He is, hindi natin nasamba ang kanyang awa. When we say adore, ang ibig sabihin nun, hindi yung parang wala kang no, yung wala lang, hindi mo naiintindihan na sinasamba mo siya, kundi when we adore His mercy, we trust in His goodness, we ask for forgiveness, okay? We ask for forgiveness from God for all the things that we had done, yung ating pagkakapariwara, yung lahat ng mga pagkukulang natin, inihingi natin ang tawad sa Kanya. At katulad ng isang prodigal son, alibugang anak, bumalik tayo sa ating Ama. Yun lang ang requisite. You see the great mercy of God. You just have to ask for God's forgiveness. Patatawarin niya tayo. Yung forgiveness, sabi ko, yung the hour of death. At the hour of death, doon man lang, kahit sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon, hingin natin ang kanyang awa. Sambahin ang awa ng Diyos. Kasi yun talaga, face to face with God, wala ka ng disconnection sa Kanya. You see Him, hindi ka tulad ng nabubuhay ka hindi mo siya nakikita. So, face to face with God during the hour of death, you or any soul has to adore His mercy. Kailangan nating hingin ang kanyang awa. Hindi ka na pwedeng magmalaki na katulad pag nabubuhay ka, there is no God, you only live once, no? Sasamantalahin ko na to, gagawin ko ang lahat ng makapagpapaligaya sa akin sapagkat matatapos ang buhay. at wala na. Yun na yung the end, no? But when we reach that end, tandaan lang natin, sabihin natin ito sa lahat ng kaluluwa. Whether they believe it or not, we just need to tell them. Kaya nga sabi nito, alright, isulat, tell, sabihin. Hindi mahalaga na maintindihan nila at this moment. Halimbawa, meron ka nakita sa kalsada, di siya naniniwala, tatawanan niya lang tayo na, kapatid, may Diyos. Ibigay mo ang iyong sarili sa Diyos. Ibigay mo yung tiwala at pananalig sa Kanya. Palikdan mo ang bagay na ginagawa mo ngayon. There is always a better way to say it, of course. No? Hindi yung parang end of day, end of day statements na nakakatakot. Hindi ganun. So we just have to say, to tell souls, kahit sino. No, kasi pag sinabi natin sa kanila yan, kahit hindi nila yan maunawaan ngayon, i-reject nila yung sasabihin natin sa ngayon. When that day comes, yung day or the hour of death, they would realize, yung ito pala yung sinasabi sa akin ni sister ni brother. At least on that hour, babalik yun kasi tinanim mo na yan sa consciousness niya, isip niya. So when that hour comes, ang gagawin niya, hihingi siya tawad. He would ask for forgiveness. One time I was passing by, no? Di nanonood ng sa anong teleserye nasa bahay. And these criminals, the family of criminals, walang Diyos, walang sinasanto, kundi ang pera, kapangyarihan niya. They are meeting the hour of the death. Imagine, sabi nila, Diyos ko, no? Parang nagiging automatic yung pagsambit ng Diyos ko. Maawa ka, Diyos ko, maawa ka. Ganun, no? Parang nung buhay sila, ito yung mga tao na they would never utter the word God, Diyos ko, my God. No? Hindi nila yan sasabihin, but on the hour of death, nasasabi pala ng isang kaluluwa yung Diyos ko. So isipin mo, yan yung time na itinanim mo sa kanyang consciousness. Sinabi natin sa kanya that there is God, there is a merciful God. Ask for His forgiveness. Kunin ang kanyang kamay. Paalis ka na, sinusundo ka, di ba? Yung quote-unquote, sinusundo. So kapag sinundo, anong gagawin? Sumama ng walang yung parang hindi ka na nagpupumiglas, hindi ka na yung sinusurrender mo talaga ang sarili mo. Sinundo ka, sumama ka ng mahinaon. You have the right to remain silent. Sabi nga, di ba, pag hinuhuli ng police, yung sinatawag na Miranda warning, you have the right to remain silent. The state will give you a lawyer, bibigyan ka ng tagapagtanggol, no? At anumang sabihin mo ay maaaring gawin laban sa'yo. So tatandaan yung Miranda warning, ganun din tayo kapag tayo ay nasa harap na ng Panginoon. You have the right to remain silent. Sumama ka ng maayos, pinoposasan ka, no? Para hindi ka na makawala. Sumama ka lang ng maayos. Everything will be good. Merong ibibigay sa yung tagapagtanggol. No? At kahit ikaw ay guilty beyond reasonable doubt, iba ang hustisya ng Diyos. Sapagkat ang hustisya ng Diyos ay mapagpatawad. Hindi ka lamang mapapatawad kung hindi ka hihingi ng tawad at the last moment. Last moment mo na, ayaw mo pang humingi ng tawad, di ba? And these souls, kaya nga sinasabi natin, in the process of transitioning at this very moment, sa ngayong oras na ito, at sa loob ng nakaraang 24 na oras. Kasi di ba, hindi naman tayo nananalangin sa kaluluwa during our lunch, during our working hours. So kaya lagi ko sinasabi, within the 24-hour na gap, we pray for all those. Kaya every day, we do not fail to pray for them. No? Kaya kung hindi man tayo nananalangin, at least for all those which have passed on for the last 24 hours, pumupunta yung panalangin natin sa kanila. So, wag po tayong let us not fail to pray for souls.